if you do any kind of meditation, if you don't do movement like exercising, whether walking, lifting light weights, the combination of both, of course, is better. Any kind of exercise, cardio, then doing meditation alone is a mistake. I'm going to tell you why. Because for the simple reason, stagnancy is not better than movement. Movement is better than stagnancy. When you sit being stagnant, even though you believe you're relaxing your nerves, which you are, but you're not allowing the blood flow to go. And if you have rage inside of you, being stagnant and quiet is not getting rid of the rage. It's only putting it off, delaying the inevitable, which is the rage. Because as soon as you're finished with meditation and your nerves started to act up again, or you start to get excited, all the emotion that held back by the meditation will come back. Why? Because they're not being challenged. All you're doing is you're putting them on freeze, on pause. This rage, if you have rage, if you have negative emotion is controlling you, fear, these things must be dealt by their opposite emotions. Their opposite emotions must be in command of them. You can't allow them to take control of you. You cannot allow rage to take control of you, because you will lose your temper. And some people, they got like almost blinded. They do act irrational and they hurt others, they hurt themselves out of rage. So what I'm saying to you is, when you rage is a negative thing. When you empower its opposite emotion by feeding all these positive emotions, including the emotion opposite from the rage, see, when the blood flow comes in through the movement exercise, you bring in the blood flow, you're bringing with it capability, you're bringing with it the oxygen, the nutrients to your blood cells, to your cells, body cells. What happens is it gives me more capability to overcome the rage. You see that? So that's what happens. That's how you lower the negative emotions to the point of you control them by the positive, by elevating the positive emotions. You cannot do that by meditation. You cannot do that, because you're not elevating the positive emotions. But by relaxing your nerves, by doing only meditation, by relaxing your nerves, it's true, you're allowing some blood flow to come in, but it's not going to be what they call it, a lot like if you exercise. Exercise pushes more the blood flow, and exercise has something the meditation doesn't have. When you exercise and you push the blood flow throughout your body into the other parts of your body, it runs into, as it's dissolving the tension, it runs into the hidden inflammation inside that tension, which is the negative heat. So when the blood flow comes in, the blood flow, look at it as a coolness system. It get rid of the heat by way of sweating. But in meditation, you don't sweat. So even if you lower the amount of tension, the inflammation is still there. It's not exiting your body because there's nothing to push it out through sweating. So it's okay to meditate, but as long as you do also exercise, movement. Because see, meditation, those who do meditation alone, in my opinion, when they do it in meditation, short periods of time, that's fine to relax your nerves, even though you're really not result, but it's giving your body allow time to relax, but it's not solving the issue of emotions. I'll tell you something, okay? When you meditate and you're stagnant, your body's stagnant, your body is not moving, okay? Your blood is not moving, you're sitting there. And See, to me, lack of movement is connected to negative emotions. Okay? And movement is connected to the positive emotions. The negative emotions is connected to a figurative form of death. That's why as your negative emotion increases and you get angry, the fear increases and you become closer. You feel danger, like you feel like your whole body is almost shaking. You're so angry or you're so much in fear because you're getting closer to that figurative form of death. But when you are moving, you are getting to the positive emotions. The positive emotions are connected to life. See? One is connected to a figurative form of death. One is connected to life. This is why when you are thinking positive, when you're feeling safe, you're feeling secure, you're feeling loved, you feel like you're alive because you are close. You're the closest to the source of life. You're getting closer and closer as your positive emotions increase. You feel more pleasure. You feel good. You feel excellent. Somebody asks you how you feel. I feel terrific. That means you really feel your positive emotion is in control. Now, it's stagnancy is a simulation of death, because when people die, they're stagnant. Now, sleeping is different, because see, sleeping is something that you have to, you gotta do it. It's not like you're choosing to do it. And by sleeping, you are shutting off part of your mind where the muscles relax. You're not awake. Your muscle relax from sleeping. It gives you time to rejuvenate your body. So you already have enough quiet time. Why are you adding more stagnancy while you're awake? Why? Because your nerves are tight? Okay, you can do that, but that's not a long time solution, because if you look at it, if your nerves relax by meditation alone, what happens is, as soon you finish meditation and you start interacting with the public, then the emotion immediately they come out again. So what do? You try to do again meditation. This is why some people are addicted to meditation, because it's like they're putting themselves almost asleep all the time. They don't want to deal with emotions anymore. See, and it's very important to deal with emotions. You got to have the energy to be able to deal with emotions, because see, if you isolate yourself, people who meditate, have you noticed they're always sitting alone, they're meditating alone, quiet. And what happens is, over time, if they are addicted to meditation, they do it for a longer period of times. I had a friend from China one time. I got acquainted with him. He do meditation 8 hours a day. Like when I go to visit him, his wife, when I knock on his door, his wife tells me he's meditating. I come back 4 hours later, he's still meditating. So what I'm saying is, and those who are used to quietness, any kind of noise, it makes them flip out. It makes them angry, agitated. So you're not used to drama anymore. And that shocks your nerves. And then when it shocks your nerves, you go back to meditation again. It's like you're really isolating yourself from interaction, from socialization. You begin to want to be alone, and that's not healthy, in my opinion. It's not healthy, because humans need socialization. They need it. Even if it's drama, they need socialization. It makes them feel good. When they socialize with people, a couple people they talk to during the day, they come home, they feel like they did something, Even if it's negative, sometimes like they feel okay, it gives them something to think about. Instead of thinking of their own thoughts, sitting in quiet and being alone, being lonely, it's not healthy in the long run. In my opinion, it's not healthy. So what I'm saying to you, if you want to be quiet, that means your nerves are tired. That means you need to take something that keeps your nerves quiet, but you keep on interreacting. Of course, everybody needs sometimes isolated time to go to quiet place and all that. But meditation is stagnancy. You sit still like this, like a statue. Your blood is not moving. Your blood is not carrying oxygen to all parts of the body. In my opinion, your blood is receding when there's no movement. So, I mean, you had enough of sleeping, for example, when your blood is not moving. Why would you want to add more stagnancy? You know, so when you move, exercise, and then you have a restful time, you sleep, and then you take something that keeps your nerves calm, you know, whatever. Or maybe some people take medication. I don't know. You know, some people, everybody's different. You know, I'm not going to prescribe for you anything because I'm not a doctor. But then you combine movement to empower your body, and it become more dependent on itself, generating more energy because the blood flow as it comes in start to relax the body. But since the body was not relaxed, your nerves were riled up already, because when the body was not relaxed originally, it was riled up. You need something to relax you, and at the same time, you empower your body more and more and more energy to be able to handle more stress. See, then drama will not affect you. You don't have to go to long isolated periods of meditation where you sit there, the phone rings, the whole world collapses, and you're sitting there. Everybody needs help. Maybe somebody is emergency needed, you know, and you're sitting there, shutting off the phone, shutting off the whole world. I think that's a mistake when you do it for a longer period of times. It's a mistake. So that's my suggestion. You know, movement is more powerful than stagnancy. You know, that's why they say to some people when I would stop being a couch potato. Why they call them couch potato? Because they don't move. But then yet they go and they do stagnant exercises, which is more than the sitting on as a couch potato. Because a person who's sitting as a couch potato, at least they move. You know, once in a while they change positions. When you do meditation, you're sitting there like a statue. You don't move. So this is my perspective on meditation versus movement or exercise, and how you can combine both without doing too much of meditation, so your body is not too stagnant. You see, you need a touch of reality, drama and all that. You need that, and touch of the imagination when you become unconscious in your thoughts. You know, when you're facing something hard, sometimes you go your own thoughts, you develop your own thoughts. But don't only go into your imagination alone and neglect dealing with reality, because if something in reality comes and you're not strong in reality, you'll be shocked. It'll come to you shocking. Everything like bad news to you, everything, because your nerves are not used to dealing with reality. So it's like you're neglecting one muscle for another muscle. So you need to work on all the muscles almost equally. You know, some people have favorites and all that, but at least you have a balance between reality and the imagination, or the conscious and the unconscious, you know. So okay, so that's it. Thank you for today. I appreciate that.